Hello, YouTube. Hello, Mopar guys. Hello, the few Ford guys out there. Today, I'm going to build a few valve bodies. We're really got the valve body thing down pat here. So it's March 27th, and 8 years ago today, the old man passed away. So, in the old man's honor, I thought what better way to spend the day is to build some valve bodies, and then have all my friends in YouTube stick around for that. So that's what we're going to do today. Here's my valve body setup. Valve body. I got everything laid out here. I think I'm going to knock out 6 today. I got the billet front, billet top covers, separator plates, the lower half. I have 6 of the machined upper halves done, ready to go, all flat sanded, all blown off, all clean. All they have to do is sit here and assemble, which is it's the best part of the job. Here we have the manual valves, the converter charge valves with the springs, the pressure regulator valves, 3 of them with green springs that'll be set at 175, and 3 of them with black springs will be set at 150. So these will actually be the 2X street valve body. These will be the 22X race valve body, and the only difference between the valve bodies is the pressure settings. These are a couple jam valves here and here. These are the 1-2 shift valves, which no longer will make a shift. They act as jam valves. And as I put one of these together for you, you'll see what a jam valve does. A few of the rods. I got 6 rooster combs, 6 of the brackets, and then all of the gold plates. I mark them if they're a 2X or a 22X. So my daughter, when she pulls all the valve bodies out, she knows which ones are which. On the top plate, I always put my name, proudly my name, the website address, and the phone number. So I'm going to put the camera and the tripod pointed down here, stick around, and we're gonna build these valve bodies in the honor of the old man, my father, Jack Cope. As if you didn't know, gave me my start in this business. The old man was very proud of me. I remember the one time when we were racing with the Cornet at, where were we? Columbus, Ohio. And they were announcing the business name over the PA. The old man took me to the side. He says, "Johnny, I'm really proud of you, what you've done with the business." So that meant a lot to me. So, okay, well, let's get some of these valve bodies going. Could someone put a quarter in the jukebox? Thanks. Let's make it happen. So, how would you guys like to hear a funny story of some stupid stuff I did when I was at my dad's shop as a kid? Which one should I start with? Because they're all pretty funny. Well, I can remember I was probably about 15, maybe 14 years old, and my dad had this 1955 Chrysler Windsor 4-door. and it had a polyspherical 301 in it. It was the, you know, like the Savoy of the Chryslers. So it didn't come with it. It did not come with a 331 Hemi. If you wanted a 331 Hemi, you had to get a New Yorker or a 300. So anyways, my mom drove this car. I distinctly remember the city sticker on the windshield said 1972. So I'm presuming that Dad bought that car in 72. And hell, I had it all the way up until the 90s. I kept that car that long. But unfortunately, I kept it in outdoor storage, and it got vandalized and moved around at the yard a couple times. And the car it was just a piece of shit afterwards, so I just junked it. But when I had the car at my dad's shop, and Dad would just leave it out in the parking lot of his old gas station. I mean, Dad didn't have a gas station, but the building he was in was a Texaco gas station before my dad got it. So I asked the old man, I go, hey, what are you going to do with that 55 Chrysler? He goes, you want it, you can have it. But you got to get it running, and you got to fix it up. So he basically just gave me the car. And with a little messing around, we couldn't find a fuel pump for it at that time. So we put an electric fuel pump on it. Like a Carter or something. Electric fuel pump. And so I did get the car running. And Dad had a few things for the car. I don't know where he got them, but he had brand new NOS taillights for that 55 Chrysler. And I was such a dumb kid. I remember putting them on, which should have been the last thing to go on, the taillights. And I used one of my dad's valve body screw guns like this. And when I was tightening them, I cracked them. And I don't remember if the old man knew, but I know I felt bad that I did that. So, you know, you're a dumb 14, 15-year-old kid. What the hell do you know? So so one day, me and my old friend Chris Schneider, which we are still friends, I got the car running, and you know, I had the car in front of the shop door with the door open, and for some reason or another, the car wouldn't start. I'm cranking. It wouldn't fire. Well, the car just had exhaust manifolds. It didn't have an exhaust. So there was a lot of raw gas that was just like settling underneath the car. And then it backfired and the hood was up and all the flames came out from underneath the car, underneath the hood. It was like a big, huge fireball. So I kind of freaked out a little bit. And I went into the office where the fire extinguisher was, and I pulled the pin for the extinguisher. I pressed the extinguisher valve down, so now it's spraying white chalky shit in the office before I even made it out to the car. I never used one before, and I was freaking out, and so by the time I ran out to the car, the flames have already subsided a little bit. But I did douse the car in white chalk. And at the same time, I doused Dad's office with white chalk. He wasn't there when it happened, but I remember me and my buddy Chris had a mess to clean up. pretty funny. Me and Chris still laugh about it today, that I made that mistake. I remember these are going to be shop stories to remember what I did when at the shop and stupid stuff I did. I remember another time. The shop was a 2-bay old Texaco gas station, and my dad. All right, welcome back. I guess my battery went dead, so I did knock out 2 valve bodies, actually 3. Wow. I knocked out 3 of them while the battery was charging. So one of them, let's see what story would I want to tell. How would you guys like to hear the Power Wagon story? It was, I'm not sure if I told this online or not before, but I was 15 years old, and this didn't happen at the shop, but it happened with Dad's shop truck, the Transmatic truck, which was a '79 Power Wagon. Well, in '81, I got my driver's permit, and the old man said that I can take the truck out by myself, no one else driving. I mean, I've been driving Dad's tow truck for years, so with him in the truck, he's like, all right, you got a half hour. You go in the neighborhood, you can't leave the neighborhood. You can't go on Burnham Avenue, which was a busy road, and you can't go on River Oaks Drive, which was a busy road. You have to be back in a half hour. I'm like, killer. So I go pick up my partner in crime, Chris Schneider. And we do a little cruising around, and we went to the Burger King to get chocolate shakes. So we pull into Burger King, and I can get to the Burger King without leaving the neighborhood. I was not going on the busy streets. So we both went in there and got, I got a chocolate shake and he got a chocolate shake. Make sure I got my check ball in there. Make sure, got my check ball in there. We go get a chocolate shake, and we're kind of cruising around the neighborhood, and there was a teacher, an English teacher from our high school that lived in our neighborhood, and he actually was a good teacher, and I really liked him a lot. But for some dumb reason, I had the bright idea of taking my chocolate shake and throwing it out the window at the teacher's car. I don't know why. So I rolled down the window in the truck, and I remember it was kind of cold, like 40s or something. I take the lid off the shake. I pitch it out the window. It hits the A-pillar, goes all over the inside of the windshield of the truck. Instant karma. And I was supposed to be back with the truck at Dad's, I think within 5 minutes or something. So I'm, of course, freaking out. I'm like, oh, what the hell did I do? I got chocolate shake all over Dad's new truck. It's dripping down into the vents. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a mess. So me and Chris go over to another friend's house named Grubby. We go to Grubby's house and we're cleaning and we're scrubbing, and it takes us a half hour to get the truck clean. So we get it clean. I go home. The old man's 3 sheets to the wind and he's pissed. Where the hell have you been? I told you 1/2 hour. You've been gone a whole hour. Well, Dad never let me use the truck again until I got my driver's license. And I never did tell Dad that I spilled shake on the inside of the truck because I was trying to shake bomb another car. That was some pretty stupid shit. I need... Where are all my fat? I think I'm going to have to get some more. I don't have any. So I'll just build these other upper twos. These uppers. I got 2 more to build. Yeah, I enjoyed working at my dad's shop. I know maybe not a lot of people know this, but my mom worked at the shop too, and she built transmissions alongside of my dad. And I don't know, I had mixed feelings about my mom building transmissions. My dad showed her how to do it. I don't know. I would think that my mom did it more for her ego than she did for the shop. She didn't do it. She didn't build the transmissions because she wanted to be a transmission builder. She built transmissions so she could brag to everybody else about it. That's just how she was. Not only that, I kind of felt it was kind of muscling it in on the father-son time that me and Dad had at when we were working together at the shop. So, I mean, it was okay, I guess. I remember the newspaper article came out bragging about my mom, and then my dad would put on the marquee on the sign that Superwoman works here. And all that did was feed her ego even more. So, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that. I didn't think she did it for the love of it, you know. Oh, look at that. Look at that drawer. Nice and organized. Yeah, I got my shit together. I try to anyways. So yeah, it's been 8 years since the old man passed away, and I kind of miss him, you know. We did have a special bond that father and son have.
Hello, Moto.
All right, who's calling me when I'm trying to make a video? Hello?
Sorry to bother you.
That's all right.
I just want to get a number so I can get them out today.
On the servos?
Yeah.
I thought we talked about 10.
Okay, so 10, and then you want those 10
Yeah,
struts
I'm going
too.
home, man. I was puked to that in the bathroom.
All right. Say that again, Randy.
So the 10 servos, and you want those 10 727 struts as well that we talked about?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that's it?
And then 2 of the spring retainers.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get that on the way today.
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you, John. Have a good day.
You too, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know. I must not be paying attention. I got 2 of these 1962 to 1977 pressure regulator springs. I'm trying to put in a 2000 valve body. What is wrong with me? Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, I'm stupid. So that was Randy. He's my servo guy. I've been buying servos off of him for shit, I bet you every bit of 20, 25 years. He does such a good job, I don't have to make them in-house. So my buddy Randy makes them. And he's a real good guy. Mopar guy. He does drag week. Me and Elaine, actually, yes, I took Elaine to the track. She actually went with me once. I know that's gonna be hard to believe, but she did. Me and Elaine went to go see Randy at drag week when he was in Indy a few years back. That was kind of neat. I really like to get in the drag and drive thingy, but the shop is very, it uses a lot of my time. Damn, my damn cornet. Let me look in the mirror, so let me look in the camera so I can say this. My effing cornet has been sitting there with a table full of parts. The brakes, the rotors, the spindles, everything for what now? 6 weeks, and I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it. So, I mean, it's good though, because shop's very busy. This will be I think this is my 30th, is it my 30th year? 30 or 31, I think, somewhere around there. So, I've been in the biz for a while. I'm blessed to be busy. I shouldn't be bitching, and I'm not bitching. It's just, I work, 6 days a week, and Friday was supposed to be, let's work on the cornet day, and the, or whatever I have to work on, and it just hasn't been working out that way. And then pretty soon, we're going to be at the lake on weekends, so that's going to throw another monkey wrench into getting that car done. I had an interview to hire some people, but it just nothing's worked out for me in that department. Damn. Oh, don't forget the check ball. Oh, we're out of check balls. That's going to be a classic. I should get a t-shirt that says that. Alrighty. Where's my whizzer gun? Where'd my whizzer gun go? Did I put it over there? No, I didn't. Where the hell did it go? Ah, it's right here. Why is it called a whizzer gun? I don't know. Why is this called a whizzer gun? It just is. Does it make a whizzer noise? I don't know. Oh, someone took my whizzer gun. So yeah, the shop's been doing really good. I'm blessed that we're busy and that I get to do what I love to do. Building valve bodies is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. And this is the easy part of it. You don't get to see the dirty part of it where you're taking apart these slimy, dirty, oily valve bodies. I have the old man do that. And then the sonic cleaner's been working really good. Get them all sonic cleaned. Then I have Tommy. I just trained him this week. He's a young kid to run the CNC machine. And man, the kid's kicking ass. He has not crashed the machine, not even once, which is almost unheard of. So he's over there. And I don't know if you heard what the old man left. I'm puking. Why would anybody come to work if you're sick? Luckily, I never get sick. My body ain't worth a fuck. You know, there's another one. Shift bang. First. Whoop. First. Second. Third. I need to trim that a little bit though. Just so it has some more low band apply oil. Yeah, I need to straighten this mess up. It's a little piggish. See, I can't find my blow gun now. Oh, here it is. Just one of my many talents that I have. Making fart noises with the blowgun. Alright. One more upper and a half to do, and then I gotta go find some screws. I'm actually starting this wrong. I don't start it this way. I start it the other way, but I'm already here, so I'm doing it. So the price of eggs has come down. So all you libtards can quit crying about it. I seen someone who is dizzy complaining about the Social Security office. And if he doesn't get his check, that he's going, it almost sounded like he was gonna get violent. Sounds like an insurrectionist to me. He probably spends his free time firebombing Tesla trucks. Oh, don't take my Social Security away from me. If I don't get my Social Security check, there's gonna be hell to pay. Funny how people are when they're on the government land, on the dole. Is that what they call it? The dole, the lamb? Getting free shit. And then his son's on food stamps. Jim Carrey, say it.
Loser.
Loser. So anyways, how's everything with everybody? Phillips. Only want the Torques. Phillips. How many of you guys ever read in the comments? You ever read any of the comments at the bottom here? I got a creep stalker. Always making stupid comments on my page, on my YouTube. Trying to be funny. Valves Resistor 99, I think is his name. So if you guys see that nimwit twat in my feed in the comments, feel free to hammer him, because that's what I do. I don't know why he's on there.
Loser.
Probably doesn't have nothing better to do. But go on people's YouTube and bitch and say stupid shit. Little update on the Transmatic truck, Power Wagon, call it what you want. As some of you guys know, maybe you don't know, the cam went flat in it. Kind of had nothing but problems with this frickin' motor. I knew I should have put a Gen 3 Hemi in it. First, the rear main seal was put in backwards. I had to pull the pan on that. Then, I couldn't get this thing to stop spark knocking. I got the timing all over the place, and I mean, it ran okay, but then the cam went flat. So it was just one more thing to add, one more problem. So, what I'm gonna do, is I gotta farm it out. I'm too busy. I don't have the time to do it. I'm gonna take it out to. I'm gonna take this Sunday. I'm driving to Illinois. It's about a 2-hour drive for me. I'm gonna go to Jeff at 2X Garage, his garage, and he's gonna take the motor apart, clean all the metal out of it, inspect the bearings to make sure they're okay. If they're not okay, he's going to replace them, clean everything, put it back together with another cam and lifter kit, and he's going to do all that for me. I don't have the time to do it, so I'm going out to his place Sunday to drop the motor off. I ordered an engine cradle for transporting, and I've had one, but then when I sold my big block stuff, I had that 396 I sold that with it. Laser gun. I'm doing this off camera so it doesn't get in my bell body. Oh, we're out of check balls. So I get to see Jeff, and oh, look what I did. Could you guys see that? That spring's not in there correctly. Oh, the spring is broke. So I'm gonna go to Jeff's and drop off the motor, and he's gonna get it taken care of for me, which I really appreciate. I am paying him for his services. And then while I'm out there, I got this bell housing with the I got this bell housing that he's gonna borrow for a small block. He's got I think it's a break-in stand. And I don't think it's a dyno. I think he's got a break-in stand. And he needs a bell housing to put on the back of the motor so he could start it. And put the starter on the bell housing. And he's going to have to put a converter on there because the ring gear's on the converter. I hope he remembers that you just can't put a flywheel on it. But I do have a torque converter here that's cut open, so it'll bolt to the flex plate, and it has a ring gear on it. So if you don't want to run a whole torque converter on there. So I'm going to bring him the bell housing, the converter that I got cut in half on Sunday. This Sunday. Then we're going to go to Portillo's. And, which I got two in my hometown. He's got one. Well, not in my hometown, in my area. We got two Portillo's here. But he's got one, so we're going to go out Portillo's and have lunch together. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Not only that, I've never seen his dragster in person because I didn't go to No Name last year. And so I never seen his dragster yet. All right, I have to use the whizzer gun again. What I do is it's got a little. I grind this down a little bit right here, so that's also the stop for going into third gear. See that, how it stops right here? And you have to look at the check ball to make sure it's seating in the. You gotta look at the check ball to make sure it's seating in a third gear. If it's not, it's because the stop needs to be adjusted. So yeah, I'm gonna go see my buddy Jeff. I think Dougie's gonna come along too for the ride. So it's going to be me, Jeff, and Dougie. My name is Dougie. And we're going to head to Illinois. I keep on forgetting the name of the town. I got to adjust the fucking little bit and apply again. Is it Hayworth? I don't know. Yeah, is it Hayworth, or is that Jeff's last name? Fart noises with the air gun. Everything's a gun. This is a whizzer gun. This is an air gun. No, is it a gun? It's got a trigger. I don't know. Blowgun? Yeah, blowgun, air gun. Yeah, that's what it's called. You Americans are so gun crazy. All right, this is the last upper that I have done, and I can't do the rest of it till I get some screws. So, not much of a video, but kind of a day in thought, you know, think about the old man. So, all right, thanks for watching. Mopar to you, and if you get a Ford, then Mopar to you.